All right, welcome back to Cricket for Americans. Nick here, and it is one of those situations where you have the best cricketer in the world, Chris Wokes, back and healthy, and you've got to survive him. Oh, and he survives him for sure right off the bat. A nice little, what we call that, a cover drive there for Kohli right off the bat. How is everyone doing? This is discussion a discussion here of the England versus India match. And as I wake up, I see 3 wickets gone. And then as I start to get ready, I see a 4th wicket gone by Jadeja. You got Chris Wokes back in the side here. You got Ollie Pope in the side for England. And Chris Wokes, surprise, surprise, right? The guy who's just okay. The guy who, he's all right. I guess we'll throw him in there because it's in England. Surprise, surprise, this guy's got 2 wickets already. He's got 2 wickets already. Yeah, Manav, Wokes is unstoppable. When is the world going to start to realize that Chris Wokes, ooh, that was close, is a weapon of mass destruction? When are they going to start realizing that? He is absolutely unbelievable. What is happening, Renell? Thank you so much for joining me today. Push P, how are you doing? Waza, what's up? Makes me think of Fozzie Bear. Waka, waka, waka. What's up, Suman? I am doing fantastic. I got a 4-day weekend ahead of me, taking a personal day tomorrow, and then on top of a 3-day weekend, take my son to a little theme park action over the weekend. I'm excited. What's up, Phil93? That's right. Nick is back. I am here. Thanks for joining me. As we watched this for a little bit today. You got Kohli still in there. He's still alive. They've already lost 4 wickets, but they're not going to go out 78 all out today because they're already at 79 for 4 to give you a little update there. No scorecard today on the stream. Try to be safe here. Just having a little conversation about cricket, about England and India. Joy, what's up? I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. Oh, look at Chris Wokes. He's an animal. Ollie Robinson's also an animal. Jeez Louise. I don't understand no Ashwin. I don't get that. Can someone try to explain to me why there's no Ashwin in there? I don't understand that. Does he not want to be there? Is it a personal health thing for him? Or was he just not, is he there and he's just not selected? I have no idea what's going on. Because then didn't they go with 2 spinners at the WTC? They got Jadeja in there. They did take out Shami. They did take out Ishant Sharma. They put in Umesh Yadav. Surprised to see that. But that's something that Ozjod had called on his channel, his Cricket Shorts. I see that they have, oh man, what am I missing? They got Umesh Yadav in there. Umesh Yadav. And they also got, oh, I can't think of who that person is they got in there to replace. Bumrah and not Bumrah, but Ishant Sharma and Shami. Someone help me out. My mind is not working. Shami has a niggle. I don't know what that means, but probably an injury. Yeah, super over there. Super over there in the CPL yesterday, and thank goodness it was TKR that was on the wrong side of it. Gotta love that because my Barbados Royals are reeling again. Oh, they're making it tough. Yeah, don't fall for that one. That was a little out there, but don't fall for that one against Overton. Thakur, thank you so much. Yes, it was Thakur that was in there too. I mean, Thakur, I saw him in the limited overs format against England in India. I saw him expensive, but get some important wickets. So we'll see. What's up, Varun? How you doing, buddy? Always appreciate the hard work you put in. And that should be a single. India, they seem to be in a groove in this little partnership. These two definitely know each other very, very well. Rouhani and Kohli can be a dangerous, nice comment, dangerous partnership. They know each other well. They had that one snafu with the running in Australia, but we're going to forget about that right now. England going to win this series. I mean, that's a safe bet at this point. Where we're sitting now, that's a safe bet. Two might be optimistic for India. I know it's early. I mean, India, they can go off and reel another 100, 150 before this partnership goes down. That could happen. And then you got Pont in there still. Absolutely. I got Lara asking me if I'm up. What's wrong with him? All right. Sorry about that. A little text message action going on. I like this question. What's up, Raj? He says, Wokes or India? Why would you ask me that question? Why would you force me to answer that question? He says he's coming on to rant. Why would you ask me that question? That's like saying your kids or your wife. Well, no, I would choose my wife. But why would you ask me that question? Can I say push? Can I say to tie? Oh, Chris Wokes is a monster. And I just love every time he proves me right. No one ever remembers it for more than 3 minutes. No one ever remembers that Chris Wokes is a beast 5 seconds later, especially in England. But I do. The Kerr also played in the first test match. Yeah, no, I remember. I was just saying, in that series, the limited overs format series in India, man, he would give up like a bazillion runs, but he'd get like 3 or 4 wickets. Oh no, James Anderson's in there now. I mean, what's worse right now, the way he's going? Jimmy Anderson or Chris Wokes? They both have gotten edge wicket. Wokesy's got 2 of them, though. But man, England won the toss. They opted to bowl. Yes, don't even think about chasing that, Kohli. There you go. You've learned. You've learned not to chase that. React to Neil Wagner. Nick, get excited for your upcoming cricket story soon. Oh, thank you so much. I'm excited to make them. I hope they don't fall flat on their face. I'm hoping I don't just copy Cricket Roz and his style, because I love his style. I'm going to make it my own style, but I'm excited to make those types of videos. I'm always thinking about how to adapt and how to find the best thing for our audience. Yep, don't chase that either. Good job, Kohli. That's how you do it. Been watching some tape. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm excited for those as well. I've been thinking a lot about them the last few nights. Ooh, Root dropped Kohli. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Root dropped Kohli? Jeez Louise. That is fantastic. There you go. Got past the fielder. Does it have enough hair on it? Oh, I hate you so much. You fielder. Actually, I don't hate you at all. Wow. Wow. Oh, no ball. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah. Who was that? Rouhani? He didn't even believe that was going to go for any runs. And that almost became a boundary. Tell me they at least got 2 for it. It was a Rory Burns catch. Oh, gosh. Yes, I do watch Jared Kimber. He is great. I enjoy myself some Jared Kimber a lot. All the guys about cricket that I watch is from because you guys tell me about it. I love it. I watch them. Watch the Golden Ducks because you guys tell me about it. Watch the Great Cricketer because you guys told me about it. Jared Kimber, you guys told me about it. I watch Josh John because he told me about it. Don Antonio, Oh no, he's gonna give you some heat for my Royals, I think. Good morning, Nick. Been away for a while. Renell have been feeding me crow in the CPL. What's your team in the CPL, Don Antonio? Mine is Flounder. We got our first win, and that's seems like all that they want right now. Oh, Wokes could have had 3 wickets. Oh man, I'm glad that Root dropped Coley, but I'm not happy that he lost Wokes a possible wicket. How dare you, Joe Root? You don't want Chris Wokes to surpass you in greatness and attention. I see how it is. Like, oops, I dropped it. Oh, you're a Knight Rider fan. That was close. That was close. Anderson is saying, stay on target. The Knight Riders. Oh, I love seeing them lose. Sorry, friend. We can still be friends, but oh man, Gabe's team's got to go down. It's interesting in the CPL. I wonder when was the last time in the CPL they had back-to-back champions? Because the season before we started watching, it was the Tridents, now the Royals. Last season it was TKR, and now they're like 1-3. Doesn't mean they're out of it. No one's out of it yet. It's what the Patriots right now that are out of control. Is that your team, Renell? The Patriots? I think they're the ones that are undefeated. 23,000 runs for Coley. Holy cow, 23,000 runs? That's got to be combined runs, not. No way that's test runs. That's got to be combined runs, but still, that is impressive. Wow. What's up, Admal? I love the picture. The Simpsons there. Absolutely love it. I'm going to be on here today for about an hour. Gabe says he's going to be joining me, which is fantastic. Ross says, I can't say Root dropped that catch. The ball had swinged 180 degrees before Root's hands. Just nicked his fingers. Okay. Either way, I'm glad it wasn't a wicket because they've already lost 4. Oh, and here's Mr. Robinson. Hey, Mr. Robinson now. That doesn't really work. Robinson's in there. He's only given up 8 runs. He's so stingy. Man, he's like the guy that goes to the fast food restaurant with his kids and he says, you guys can each share $1 option. Oh, Renell, you're a Warriors fan. Is that correct? I think Renell likes all the CPL teams, to tell you the truth. Warriors fan. Warriors beat. I think the Warriors and the Royals had to play each other back-to-back. That would make no sense. Ooh. Get past everyone. Yes! I don't care if it's a leg bye. I'm taking it, brother. I don't care. That doesn't count against his economy rate, does it? 8 extras, 8 leg buys. Wow. 32 runs off extras. Woo. Yeah, that definitely hit the pad. Hits the pad, and it's hit hard enough to where it goes for a boundary. That is absolutely crazy. 32 runs off extras. You're not getting that. Go, baby. A slow cover drive. Yeah, get those boundary signals. Increase that economy rate by 50%, brother. TKR took all the good players from 2014 and went downhill after that. Wow. Yeah, she's a Warriors fan. You know, I thought it was the Patriots, but the Warriors, that makes a lot of sense. I think you have mentioned that several times. Sri Lanka 300 for 9 after their 50 overs again. South Africa. Wow. That's a good score, right? For ODI, 300. Let me know. That's got to be a good s'more. Ross says he can smell the 100. Oh, don't even dare put that out in the universe. Raj, don't even think about that. There's no way this is Raj from Cricket Raj, is it? I don't know. I don't think so. If it is, I'm a huge fan. Don't even dare put that 100 out in the universe. Oh, yes. Good job, Rahani. Man, Rahani doesn't even want to run today. 12 balls. I'm like a grandpa. I got to bring it up close to my eyes. 12 balls. Over's done. Did Robinson give up like 5 in that over? Nice. Coley so far is at 41. By far, he says no way. By far, that is the highest score of the match. That 41. Yeah, I thought that was a decent score. Thank you. Rohan, I have no idea. What do you guys think? Why is Ashwin not in here? Maybe that's what Gabe wants to rant about. Why is Ashwin not in here? I mean, what kind of disrespect is that? I mean, honestly, is there some conspiracy there? Or do they just think there is no spinning conditions whatsoever? Because Yadav, he's not a spinner, right? He's pacer. Right? I mean, what is going on here? What is the reasoning for? Yeah, Yadav, he's definitely a fast bowler. Thakur, I'm pretty sure is a fast bowler. He might not be. I'm gonna double check right here. Shardul Thakur. Yeah, he's a fast bowler as well. So they just don't want to have 2 spinners. Joey thinks because of overcast and green pitch. This is the thing. All right, this is the thing about Coley. The thing about, there you go, another beautiful. I mean, he's in some kind of zone today, baby. That's 3 cover drives in the 16 minutes I've been on. He's in some kind of form today. I'm not going to lie. You can't deny that. What I was going to say is the thing about Coley, I have a love-hate relationship, right? He's been captaining for a long time. He's not an idiot. He's a smart guy. He knows about cricket. He knows about conditions. He's played in England several times. So it can't just be a conspiracy thing like I would love to say with Ashwin. But I would love to hear him say why he decided, great job. Don't go after that nonsense. Excellent job. He's in some kind of form today. He's going to be the reason India is singing praises today at the end of this match or the end of this day. Or he might be the reason that they have a little bit of optimism on a rough day. Right now, before you know it, 96 for 4. Don't even think about it. I said, don't even think about it. You thought about it twice. Not only thought about it, you typed it in there twice. Oh, you're flirting with disaster. Yeah, Sri Lanka scored 300. Muhammad said this is glorious batting. This is glorious batting. Uh-oh. The one and only is here.
I got to ask a question, Nick. Hold on. Just saying. Let me ask a question. We're a couple of jokers, right? A couple of Americans.
Absolutely.
No nothings, right? I mean, at least we know who Steve Y is, just saying. But still.
Oh, wow, I love it. You're on the train.
Were we not calling for Ashwin to be in there? I'm just saying. And you've got legends. I'm going to share a tweet and push it on Twitter with everybody. And I'm going to read this word for word. We're 2 jokers. And go back to our preview of this match way before any big names saw it. We're just going off our knowledge of what we've seen from the game. So I took the opportunity to retweet it this morning when I woke up to this tweet. And let me go ahead and find it. Man, Twitter scrolls so quickly. You got to be kidding me. And where's it at? What's up, people? Everybody in the house. But I'm lit right now. And who was it? Come on. Michael Vaughn. Here it goes. Michael Vaughn was it Michael Vaughn who I retweeted this morning? I'm trying to even find it right now. I should have had the tweet up. But I'm so fired up, Nick, because I'm like, I don't understand the mentality. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. And here it is. Michael Vaughn, I retweeted this morning at 2:31 a.m. He sent it out. I retweeted when I woke up. The non-selection of Ashwin or of at Ashwin 99 has to be the greatest non-selection we have ever witnessed across 4 tests in the UK. He 413 test wickets and five tests 100. Okay, he's got 5 tests where he scored 100. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And we said this on our last broadcast. It's like India want to lose. It's like India wants to lose. Now, that's Michael Vaughn saying it. I'm a joker. I got no idea what I'm talking about. I just use my eyes, right? But guess what? I've also been saying for years, Gary Sanchez from the Yankees can't catch. Can he catch, Nick? Guess what? Now they're regulating him to split in time, and the Yankees are almost in first place in their division. It ain't that difficult. It's not that difficult. Nick's like, hey, can my boy Chris Wokes eat? Can he eat? Oh, who's got 2 wickets today? I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I said
it earlier. I'm not sure if you were listening earlier because I know you were doing some stuff, but how many times is Chris Wokes going to get wickets before people start saying he can play cricket? He still can't get out of England. I mean, they denied his visa. They ripped that sucker up. They said, you ain't going nowhere unless it's the IPL, for crying out loud. I like this. Renell, I'm not sure this was about maybe Chris Wokes. She says, number 1, Nick is right. Well, number 2, Nick is always right. I love that so much. But I don't understand the Ashwin thing. I don't get. They got you.
They hate him. They hate him. They hate him. They hate
Yadav in there. Umesh Yadav, who loves to give away runs.
Bro, the core is so expensive.
Oh my! The Santa Claus is for the Salvation Army. He's like, here, can I just give away money, please? Can I give away some stuff, please, to you?
Man, Vaughn is 100%, 100 times a bigger joker than you. Listen, even jokers can be right. A broken clock is right 2 times a day, right? If your clock is broken at least twice a day, it's gonna be right. Man. Are you telling me right now Umesh Yadav needs to be in there ahead of Robbie Ashwin? Are you serious?
Hey,
are you serious right now?
From like 8 wickets in this match, and I'll be happy with that.
Come on, man.
Man, there's not a lot of love for Michael Vaughn.
Because he speaks the truth, bro. Come on. Come on, man.
Get the hair on there. Oh man, every time I say hair, there's never fast enough. Get 3 out of that. They probably only got 2. Dude, look at my man Rahane. He just tripled his score. He had a 1, but he's not out. Gabe, I'm telling you, they were 60-something for 3 or 60-something for 4. This partnership, Kohli's in some kind of form. This partnership is the most valuable right now. Kohli, valuable partnership right now.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm so glad that Varun said this. Gabe, some people were criticizing Kohli for selecting Ashwin in the WTC, and we're telling its England spinners not required. Okay. First and foremost, the WTC, it was the batting, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And second of all, again, you're bringing in everyone and their mother, from Umesh Yadav to today to Thakur. Last time, who was it that they bought a Nick who got absolutely pumped? It was the other fast bowler, pacer. He's older now.
Sorry, I was typing on Instagram. What are you talking about?
What was the other fast pacer that they bought in last time? They got pumped, couldn't get any wickets.
Who, India?
Yeah, India. I can't even remember, bro. And the point is, they're using everybody they can, and I just don't Ishant Sharma. Ishant Sharma. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, look, thank you, Ishant Sharma. If a guy has 400 plus test wickets, he's got 400 test wickets. All right, bro. The guy knows how to bowl. Plus, the guy can bat. I mean, come on, give the guy. I don't know, man. Give him some love. Give him some love is all I'm saying. And again, no Sky. They hate Sky. All right. They hate Shaw. And Kohli's doing his job with the bat. I mean, last time he still did his best. But Rohit, he's in a bad form. Or whatever. KO Rahul, 17 on 44. All right, Jadeja, man, 10 for 34. Like it's brutal, bro. It's brutal. Even if Kohli puts up 100, somebody else got to step up, Nick. Somebody else got to step up. I'm just saying, your other big dog, Rohit Sharma, went down, right? It's tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how the batting side goes. We'll see how Kohli goes. Right now, he's the best batter for India. Surprise, surprise. Right now, things are going well, and we'll see what happens. It's definitely interesting. It definitely makes you scratch your head 100%.
Guys, don't tell me. Somebody said, I saw it in the chat, Kohli's selection will surprise you. It can't just be Kohli. I guarantee you it can't just be Kohli. He's not the only one that makes these selections. There's a selection committee, right? He doesn't have that kind of power. So it's just like, yo, nobody else can sit there and think to him like, hey, man, maybe you want to go ahead and put in Ashwin, who's got 400 test wickets, and instead of these other guys that keep getting pumped. I'm just saying. Now, to another rant, Nick.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm fired up this morning. I'm fired up this morning, man.
How can you be fired up when you're wearing your baseball championship shirt that your son earned? Come on, man.
That's right. 4A champ Sierra Vista's just saying. I hope the coach isn't watching this. But you see what happens when you play my son? I told you freshman year, cousin. All right?
That is something that all dads say. Get in line.
Oh, man. I know. So, Nick, TKR. Oh, TKR.
Oh, yes. I want to hear this one. Yes. Super over.
Bro, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, I mean, dude, it's first of all, Pollard's a national treasure. I think I would trade just about anybody, anyone, because think about it, Mumbai Indians don't use him right. The Mumbai Indians just don't use him right. All right, they really don't. I've seen this guy win games for the Trimbago Knight Riders. I've seen Pollard win games, bro, for the West Indies. Remember when they went up against Sri Lanka and he absolutely pumped. What was the guy's name? Sakarayan or something like that.
Sakurai.
Pumped them for 6 and over. Like,
oh no, that wasn't Sakurai.
I can't remember the dude's name. Yeah. And Mumbai Indians don't even use him. They occasionally they'll bring him in at 7 or 8. Like, oh yeah, we got that dude Pollard. They only use him when they bring him in against CSK to pump Ngidi. All right, just saying. CSK, can you trade for him? I need Pollard in my life. I need Pollard. There it goes. It was Indonesian. Man.
Jaya, yeah. Indonesian.
Look at Maroon. Maroon says Mumbai Indians don't have to use them. They're stacked with good players. Exactly. They're like, oh, we got this. Keep him over there. You know what I mean? It's like my man Sky. My man Sky got to eat.
You know who does have Pollard? Is TKR, and they're still 1-3. So take that.
Maybe. Let me get off to my rant.
Maybe 2 and 3.
Let me get off to my rant. Okay. We just beat SLK, right? 27 runs. And we're still at the bottom, all right? Bottom of the standings. What? Bro, Pollard needs to open. Nobody else gets any ball. Let him open.
He makes a decision.
I'm opening myself. Can I get some help here? Pollard and Kohli are on an island. Can I get some help here? They're looking around themselves like, where's everyone at? Oh, my gosh, bro. You can't make it up.
Hey, they're going to do like Drake said. They started from the bottom. Now they're here. Don't worry. They'll get there eventually.
They better. I need you, TKR. It's been rough for Gabe. It's been rough for the old man.
No. Last year was an aberration. Whatever that phrase is. That's that drop right there. Last year was not.
Oh, did that last one move them up to 4, Renil? Last time I checked, they were like second or third from the bottom. So, okay, so they got to 4. I'll take 4.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a drop from Root from earlier, but man, that was his fingers, that's for sure.
Nick, can we talk about Johnny Bairstow? Johnny Bairstow with 2 catches? What's going on? Yeah, you know what? I was wrong about that, Renil. I thought Butterfingers Bairstow would be dropping stuff. His best, he's got the keeper's gloves on. He takes them off the catch. Keeper's gloves. They're just too thick. Oh, man.
The gloves get in the way. Cricket players don't want the gloves. They're like, what's the glove for? Can I just use my hands?
Oh, man. You know what? I'm impressed. Johnny Bairstow actually looks decent behind the stumps, Nick. Could I have been wrong about Johnny Bairstow?
You're wrong about everything you say.
Bro, do you think that Dr. Jihan sent Johnny Bairstow a clip of the Americans clowning him, and he said, "Look at these blokes. What are they doing?" He went into the gym. He heard the Rocky music, the Eye of the Tiger. He's lifting weights.
Hey, easy
running.
That copyright. They're trying to avoid the copyrights right now.
Bro, he's running. He's over here taking catches in the gym. It's 2 a.m. Here's Bairstow just taking catches. And all he's doing is listening to me and you talk trash about him. And he's like, "I'll show these Americans."
Excuse me. You talk trash about him.
Oh, wow.
Yes, get by the goalie. Or by the slip. Maybe the goalie's way farther over there a little bit. Goodbye. 49 for Coley. He's one away from the half century.
If we can't afford... Oh, look at Dr. Vi. What up, Dr. Vi? Han, what up, baby? My man Han. You can write everything gave no's on the back spout of the postage stamp. I love it. Han, not even that. I can't even fill up a whole postage stamp. Let me tell you. Here it goes. We can't afford to play two spinners in England. We'll look real funny if we lose. 2, batting been a real struggle. We can't afford to lose Jadeja, one of the better batsmen in the series. Dr. Vi, here's the thing.
How'd that gamble work out?
If your other guys are taking wickets, then fine. But are they taking wickets? Then I don't care if it's a spinner or a pace bowler, all right? They're not taking wickets. Okay, Moeen Ali's taking wickets for England. Just saying. I don't care if it's two spinners. All right. My point is the guys that they're bringing in.
Half century, baby.
Good job, Coley. And just to mention, Nick, in the second innings of the last match, Coley also had a half century. So you guys can't all put it on Coley. These other guys aren't doing their job. I know there's a lot of Coley haters, right? Where's everybody else? Come on, Rohit, pick up your weight, cousin. You know what I'm saying? KL Rahul, we keep putting you in there, right? I'm just saying. KL Rahul, we keep putting you in there. You better put up some numbers. Sky is sitting down on the bench like, I could give you 11. I could give you 17.
That's why you hate KL Rahul.
Yes. Where's Sky? Why do they hate Sky, bro? They hate Sky. I don't understand.
I don't understand why you're going after. He got a century already in the series. He got an 84 in the series. I'm trying to figure out. Okay.
Because they hate Sky. Okay. I love me Sky. I have a secret poster of Sky in my room, all right? I'm just waiting for him to it's a fake poster too, right? I just took a picture of him, screenshot while he was playing, and then I blew it up or whatever. I took it to to Walgreens to blow it up. And one day I'll get Sky to cite it for me. Oh, Sky.
To get to this comment about Jadeja's the better batsman in the series. I get it's hindsight, but he went down after 10 runs. This is the thing. You can't count on someone to be the better batsman, and that's why you choose him as a spinner, because you're going against Captain England, Chris Woakes. He is no respecter of batsmen. He doesn't even respect Excalibur. He says, get that sword out of my motherland because I'm here to take it out of you. He took care of Jadeja. So you got to go with the better spinner, the guy with 400 wickets, because Chris Woakes doesn't care. He's going to eat you up if he wants to.
Hold on for a second, Nick.
That's all I'm saying. Maroon says, my volume was at 50% before Gabe joined. Now it's at 15%. Good idea. You might not be able to hear what I have to say, though.
Varun, get ready for it to be on 10% right now, cousin, because now I'm about to crush England's soul, all right? Okay, let me ask you a question, Nick. Let me ask you guys a question. Chris Woakes putting in work. Nick's been calling for Chris Woakes for a minute. I'm just saying, okay? David Milan doing what David Milan does or whatever. Why did it take them so long to make the switch and get in Milan, right? Burns got a lot of runs, so to speak, and he's played decent. He actually was the second or third leading scorer for England over the series, but it took him so long to get rid of Sibley, and I'm just like, bro, you've got other players, man. And it's like, I feel like these selection committees gets dead set on these are our guys, and they want to go to war with them. They want to die for these guys, all right? And Chris Wokes, right? I've heard talk he can only play in England. Really? Really? Chris Wokes can only play in England. I'm sorry, I saw him playing the IPL and he was taking wickets in the IPL. That's not in England. Just saying. Wokes was injured before that. I get it for here, but even before that, they've said, "Oh, Chris Wokes can only play in England." I don't think so, man. I really don't. Oh my God, Rohit's arguably been the best batsman in the Indian series game. Also, just past Kohli to be fourth in ICC Test rankings. Listen, all I'm saying is the last two innings I've watched, this one and the last inning before that. You know what I mean? Kohli's been the one trying to save this team when guys are throwing away their wickets. You know what I mean? Guys are throwing away their wickets. And right now, everyone so far today is throwing away their wickets, and Kohli's the one out there battling. And I guarantee you, all right, if India loses this match, everybody's going to crush Kohli's soul. But it's like, where's everybody else? Where's everybody else? I'm just saying, can we be objective? Last two innings, the guys put up 2 half centuries, right? But it ain't enough. Even if he puts up a century today and they lose, it won't be enough. They're going to criticize him for this, that, the other. Well, where's everybody else? Just saying. Dr. Rai coming, throwing fire at me. He said, Wokes was injured, Gabe. Everything is not a conspiracy. I am not Mr. Conspiracy theorist, just saying. Han Solo says Don Sibley was picked because he won his spot in a raffle. Oh, man. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Last two innings count for everything. No, the last two innings don't count for everything, Sidroth. I'm just saying I've watched the last two innings, and this guy's still batting. And Kohli, all right, he's being the captain of his team, trying to carry the team, and he's going to get criticized and crushed no matter what happens unless this team wins. And it's like, okay, well, where are the rest of the guys, right? With that being said, I doubt he's the only one on the selection committee making these decisions, right? But if he is, then somebody got to pull him to the side and say, bro, forget about, conventional thinking, spinners in England and, non-spinning tracks or whatever. Put your best guys in there. And this is not just about cricket. This is about all sports, guys. I've watched sports for a very long time. I've played and coached for a very long time. And this is in every sport, okay? I've seen some of the best teams go out and, there's a left-handed batter coming up, so I'm going to put in a left-handed reliever to face him, even though my righty is dominating right now, and the guy goes out there and gives up a bomb, gives up a home run, loses the game, ties the game. And it's just a mentality. Well, conventional wisdom says you go lefty on lefty. No, you go with the hot hand. You go with the guy that's dominating. And it just drives me crazy. A lot of times, too many coaching staffs rely on analytics and conventional thinking as opposed to putting in the person who's actually playing well. By the way. And that's not just in cricket. That's in every single sport. In every single sport. And that is one of the most frustrating things as a fantasy, because we're like, dude, if we see it, how can't you see it? Okay. Or don't you care? All right. And a lot of times it's personal stuff we don't know about. Like, for instance, Australia banishing, Usman, even though Uzi's one of their best batsmen because he got an attitude and he doesn't get along with JL. Are you kidding me? And you see it in almost every sport. And it's a frustrating thing. Let me get back in the, Jimmy's bleeding. Oh, man, Jimmy. Let me tell you something. Jimmy Anderson makes me feel bad as a man. Jimmy Anderson is almost as old as I am. I'm 41. I could not be out there bowling over after bowler. I mean, can we take a minute to take credit? He's got a wicket today. In the last series, I think he got 9 wickets total, if I'm not mistaken. Was it 9? I think it was 9. But man, the dude's like ageless, man. Ageless. And to me, in all sports anyway, the minute a guy hits like 35, that's it. That's almost retirement age, all right? 36, once you're up at in 38, 39, you're almost done. And man, this guy still looks good. And I know people are going to see, Or people are going to say, oh, he's only bowling well in England and, he only bowls well in tests. I don't care if it's just tests. The guy's still putting in work, man. And I just want to say that, man, Jimmy Anderson has been one of the most impressive bowlers in this entire season. You got to get a guy some credit. Thanks, Han. I appreciate that. Even though I'm going to get crushed in the comments, it's all right. It's okay. We all have different opinions. But just saying, maybe Michael Vaughan is wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But how many more times are we going to leave Ashwin on the bench and keep going with this? We can't play two spinners mentality and still lose games. What happens if you go out there today and Umesh Yadav gets absolutely pumped, doesn't give up any, doesn't get any wickets? I'm just saying. Sometimes you got to go against conventional wisdom.
Are you still ranting?
No. I was just going back and forth with the chat right now. You know how that goes, cousin. But Jimmy Anderson, Nick, doesn't he make you feel bad as a man, bro? I wake up out of bed to go for my morning jog, and I'm like, oh, let me get some. What's that old stuff that you put on? Not Bengay. I use the other stuff, the generic stuff, the Mexican stuff. I think it's called Voltran or something like that. It's more potent. So I rub a little bit on the shoulder, on my knee, like, I gotta get up. Jimmy Anderson out there killing it, bro. 38, 39 years old, getting wickets. Man, the guy's a national treasure.
He's insane. Gabe had a rant for breakfast. Absolutely.
Yeah, Morali, Warner, Kumbly, guys, all great, all goats, all absolute goats, man. And I'm just so impressed. I was saying, Nick, think about your age. And I know yesterday Nick was out there with his class or whatever, and had a little incident. You know what I'm saying? But at Nick's age,
hey, that was
Jimmy's.
2 days ago. How dare
Was that 2 days ago? Jimmy is way more athletic than you, bro. And I mean, think about it.
Who isn't more athletic than I am?
But think about it, bro. We get out there with the kids and we're throwing the ball. I'm shooting hoops with the kids, and then my shoulder starts hurting. I come in after lunch, I'm limping or whatever. I'm not going to say what happened to you. I'm not going to throw you under the bus, cousin.
No, I was backpedaling trying to catch a soccer ball. Backpedaling, and I just lost my balance and just went down for the count. I laid there flat on my back to enjoy it for a few minutes. Kids thought I died.
The turf monster got you, bro.
Oh,
and I mean, that's what I'm saying.
And you know when you can feel it, like you're like, oh no, here it comes. Can I save it? Can I save it? No,
bro. It's to the point where Jimmy Anderson needs to be knighted. All right, Sir Jimmy. All right, just knight him. Hey, he needs to be knighted.
You better wait for Chris Wokes first.
How dare you? Oh, how dare you?
Calm down with your bad self.
Oh man, Dale Steyn, real goat. Yeah, we had a cricket combo / reaction on Dale Steyn's retirement, man. And
absolutely,
man, I tell you what, it was sad to see him go. We only got to see him towards the tail end, and that's what I'm talking about, right, Nick? Even though Dale Steyn is younger than Jimmy Anderson, but normally your athletes, when they get older, right? It's almost like you don't want to see him play, because let's remember Jordan at the end. Jordan was bad, bro. He was bad as a Wizard. It was like, oh my gosh, please retire. You know what I mean? And that's normally what happens when players retire. And right now I'm looking at Jimmy Anderson. He's still looking good, still taking wickets. It ain't like he's going out there and getting absolutely dismantled and pumped. And Derek Jeter, it's funny, prior to his season, is it?
Yeah, that's plum right there. That's a wicket.
Nick, are you going to? Nope. No challenge? No challenge?
No.
No challenge?
No, that's...
Bro, that's the 5th wicket. I would challenge you just because.
That one hurts.
Just because.
That one hurts because he's like their savior right now. You got to hope for Pont to have a Pontonian performance because, wow. I mean, that was right to Bairstow. Yeah, that was a nice ball. Robinson's a beast.
I was thinking it hit the ground first or whatever, and it slid through, but I guess it was an edge, right?
No, yeah, it was an edge. He's walking off. No,
for sure.
There's no doubt about it. No doubt.
Uh-oh. And look, I knew I'm getting trolled. Bairstow's going to have 18 catches. Oh, gosh. That was a great catch by Bairstow.
I mean, he was right to him. But yeah, he caught it.
Oh, Bairstow.
Jeez,
Ollie Robinson.
That one hurts.
Bro. Yeah. I told you. It's that was a great ball. Coley on 50 dismissed. Now let's see who else is gonna step up. It's 105 for 5.
Man, I mean that you needed him to get the score to at least 150. At least 150.
150.
Because now you have 2 Mohicans left before you have the long and horrible tail. Oh man.
Bro. Again, just saying, when Umesh Yadav bats, I'm curious to see what he's going to do with his bats. How many balls can he survive? I'm just saying, wasn't it Ashwin that saved the series in Australia when my man was out there batting and putting up runs? Hold that, cousin.
He was injured, him and Vihari.
Just saying.
Hey, if Yadav can get 20, keep him on the side forever. We need some tail injuries.
Oh, man. But, man, I tell you right now, man, watching Jimmy Anderson right now is an impressive thing. And
man,
why can't all our athletes perform so admirably when they're older?
Look at Tom Brady, right?
Yeah, Tom Brady's another one. Tom Brady's my age. He's older, I think. I'm 41. I think he's 42 now.
He's like 43, 44, I think.
They keep showing it, man, but it barely looked like it nicked.
Yeah, barely or not barely, it's still out. Because Coley would have reviewed that in a second if there was even a chance.
Oh, wow, Nick. It says there's a rumor that Anderson will retire at his home ground in the 5th test. No!
That's just a rumor.
No
way. Why?
You can't. Bro, you go out there until your arm falls off, all right?
Why?
History is history.
Doing that as if like maybe he just had his first baby or whatever and he wants to look at the crowd. Serenade Robinson. The Barmy Army saying thank you for getting out Coley. They know how big that was. Wow.
Till Ashes, Jimmy is there. To the Ashes, they say, no way, Jimmy's there till the Ashes.
Way. There's no way.
Bro, but think about it. You have a chance to be one of the top 4 or 5 wicket takers in the world. I mean, it's going to be hard to come up to your number. I think maybe Stuart Broad is actually chasing Jimmy Anderson because Jimmy Anderson's got 100 more wickets. You know what I'm saying, bro? But you want to have that record as long as possible so that your grandkids can still, you know what I mean? Like, you want to stay there forever, man. And I guess like he is forever because he's super old and he's out there. We don't know what his body does feel like, what kind of maintenance it requires to get him out there between games. It's super impressive. But, man, that will be a sad day when he does retire.
Absolutely. How much longer are you going to stay on? You got like 6 minutes for me?
Yeah.
For a second?
Yeah, do what you got to do.
Let me take care of some business.
Someone jinxed India. I won't say who. It wasn't me. Anderson is likely to only play the pink ball test in Australia. Interesting. I mean, he's got to stay for the Ashes. He has got to stay for the Ashes. Broad is 5 years younger than Jimmy, too. So you got that's an interesting conversation because Jimmy Anderson there he is again. Oh, that man. Look at that ball swing. Jimmy Anderson is the all-time wicket taker for England, if I'm not mistaken. Do you guys think Stuart Broad will pass him? He is much younger, but do you see Stuart Broad bowling until he's 38 like Jimmy or 39? I don't. I can tell you right now, man. I know exactly the athletes. It's rare for athletes to play until this age, and especially at a high level. Let's look at Jimmy's next ball here. 1 for 40. Ooh, another nice ball there. Nice little dot there. Jimmy Anderson has 621 most for a fast bowler in history. Oh, Jimmy. Broad is currently in a wheelchair. Hope he recovers. Wow, that's mean. That's mean. That is mean. That is mean. A lot of guys are on the mend, man. That's one of the things Nick and I have witnessed. I mean, have really realized after watching cricket now for close to 2 years. Cricket is probably, and we thought it was just the COVID schedule, and that cricket is probably the most demanding game ever. There is no off season. They play almost year round. If they're not playing tests, they're playing ODIs. If they're not playing ODIs, they're playing T20. If they're not playing T20, they're playing IPL. If they're not playing IPL, they're playing in the BBL or the CPL. These guys barely get a break, man. How does the body heal? Like our pitchers in baseball, they get shut down after the baseball season. A lot of batters will play like in the Winter League or go play in the Mexican League. But as far as pitching is concerned, which is close to bowlers, you got to let those arms heal, man. You got to let those ligaments heal. And I'm just surprised that they keep them going. It is an impressive feat to see these guys out there time after time after time again. Yankees shut down during baseball season 2. Yeah, they did. Han always trolling with the Yankees. I love it. Gabe, thoughts on Bairstow's wicket-keeping skills? I was wrong. And maybe I wasn't wrong. Maybe he's gotten better. But I saw a few matches where he was absolutely atrocious, right? Bricks for hands. And he, maybe he was just having a bad spell. It happens, right? It happens. But man, he has been very, very impressive. And what's he taking? 2-3 catches now back there as a keeper? Bairstow's bat has never been in question. Sometimes he'll throw away his wicket, but you'll take that with a guy that could give you a half century or century, right? I got a love-hate relationship for Bairstow. Those of you guys who've been watching for a while will remember how many times I started him on the CP in IPL. But then that's when he would throw his wicket away, and I'd get frustrated with the guy. But Bairstow offensively is so talented that you almost got to have him back there. You know what I mean? At the same point, his defense has come along, and it's the same thing with Pant, right? People kept saying Pant couldn't catch, and that Pant was terrible behind the wickets, and Pant has really improved. So you got to give him some credit. Speaking of Pant, Pant just needs to leave those away balls. He does. And Pant needs to now be patient. Show patience. He needs to do what he did in Australia, and he needs to stand. He needs to stand tall and be out there. And that is discipline right there. That is discipline. Another leaf by Pant. And remember, cousin, this is test, right? Wait him out, all right? Let Ollie Robinson keep bowling till his arm falls off. If it's not there, let it go. Don't give up a weak edge. If the ball's there, then attack. But leave those away balls. Don't fall into their plan. Sup with the super chat. Gabe, what do you think of the ICC finally going with qualifying criteria for World Cups? I think it's good for global development of the game. Absolutely. You want to see that kind of good job. I thought they were going to try to take a run there. Don't get yourself ran out. I think it's needed. And even though some people, and Nick and I were included, did not like the format of the ICC championship where it's one game. And if it's test, again, a test match, if it was one game, here's a perfect example. Then you just give England one game. You know what I'm saying? India looked dominant in the first game of the series, right? And then you got to have it to be 4 test matches, all right? At minimum 4, if not 5 test matches already, because that's what it is. It's a war of attrition. You may beat me this first test match, but can you adjust and beat me the second, okay, and the third, and actually win that series? So although we did disagree with the only one game format, we love the ICC, the WCC Test Championship because it gave them something to play for as far as the rankings and actual championship goes. So I like that. Again, the ICC is now putting qualifying criteria for the World Cups. I think it's important. I think it's important. Hold on. Oh, wow. Dangerous there. Dangerous. Pant tried to go for a 6 there and whiffed it. Ooh. He tried to pump Robinson and just missed it. Where is... Ooh, Gabe, did you see New Zealand getting all out for 60 against Bangladesh in the first T20? Couldn't handle the spin. I did see that. And I thought it was interesting how much they actually struggled with spin. And I was like, oh wow. And again, the argument which we talked about earlier, and again, this is the T20 team, much different than ODI, much different than the Test team, right? Although a lot of players on the same teams, but all out for 60. I mean, a batting collapse can happen, but all out for 60. People kept telling me New Zealand's a beast at home, and we looked up their record, and it's true. They played a lot home. That's what ended up getting them into that Test championship. And of course, the schedule was wonky. People didn't play the same amount of game. I believe England actually played the most games due to the test, due to COVID, right? But they played in England, which is very similar to New Zealand ground, so they had a home field advantage there. With that being said, that is very interesting, and that's where you're just like, okay, well, maybe had they played more tests, especially in subcontinent pitches where it's more spin friendly, their record would not have been exactly what it was, and maybe they don't get into the test. Who knows? But I did see that, and I thought it was very, very interesting. Thanks for the comment there. Gabe, watch Bairstow carefully as the ball is swinging like crazy. The ball is swinging like crazy, and I've got to give Pant some credit because he's laying off a lot of these balls. He is laying off a lot of these balls. That is super impressive. Super impressive. Jimmy Anderson again with his next delivery. With the run-up and they take a quick run there. Rahane takes a quick run there. Pants back on strike. But yeah, the ball is swinging like crazy. This pitch curator, man, impressive. Gabe, do you think Robinson at 85 miles an hour is more dangerous than Wood at 95 miles an hour because of his control of the ball and where it lands? I've always thought control is the most important thing for two reasons. Eventually, those fast pacers, just like in baseball, those really, really fast bowlers, they're going to lose their stuff. It just happens. You know what I'm saying? Or you're going to get injured, right? Second, control is more important because if I can put the ball where I want, you're never, and that's just a reality. In baseball, I've heard the best pitchers say this. If I can put the ball where I want every single time, you're never going to score. You'll never get a hit off me, okay? And it's the same thing in cricket, all right? If I can put the ball where I want every single time, it's going to be so difficult for you to score on me. It's not even funny, right? Give me a guy that throws 85 or 88, but that can control where he throws it, as opposed to a guy that throws 95 to 100 and he's just wow with it, right? Just putting it right in the slot. We call it the slot, the hitting zone for the hitter. Hitters can catch up to speed. All right. It's location that they struggle with the most.
They lost 19 more wickets.
Nick, Han asked a very interesting question. Do you think Robinson is more dangerous at 85 than Wood at 95 because of the control he has with the ball? And you're, as a Padre fan, you actually, I think, one of the greatest pitchers of all time played for your team. Yeah, he did. And he was never a power pitcher. It's just the fact that he could put the ball where he wanted to every single time.
Who was never a power pitcher?
The Mad Dog.
Oh. No. I mean, you're talking about Maddox, right? I mean, he had some high velocity for like the first few years. But anyways, no. When he came to the Padres, he had like an 81 mile per hour fastball, and he was still able to get some people in trouble. Let me get my microphone hooked up here. I was doing some other stuff. So I'm all wonky here. But It depends on all about location, depends all about skill and ability and what they've learned. And yes, that can definitely be way more valuable than pace. Absolutely. If you still have pace, but maybe not as much, but you know exactly what you're doing with it. The swing, especially. If you got more swing to it, then forget about it.
I mean, look at that ball right there. It looks like it's coming right at Pant, right? And then it hits the ground and just veers away. The swing on that, if Pant tries to like defend that, he's going to edge that to a fielder behind him. That is so impressive, bro. Like Jimmy, just watching him on these grounds is so impressive. And I get it. He's at home field advantage, doesn't matter. That's impressive. And as long as he keeps looking like this, he can't retire. He can't retire.
No, there's no way. Not yet. He's no Chris Wokes. I'll give you that.
This is another good and Han Solo. Robinson also has a height advantage over Wood. People don't understand the difference of what height does in baseball, even in baseball, right? And I'm sure again that the same metrics are going to translate to bowling that as pitching, right? So Trey is 6'3". Trey only throws about 85 miles an hour, but because he's so tall, the ball is coming on a downward plane to the hitter, and it's so hard for them to get on top of the ball, as we say, and pick that ball up in the air because it's on a downward tilt. And it makes a difference. It makes a difference. So much of a difference, guys, that baseball prior to, when did they lower the mound, Nick? Was it 1970? It was like 1970s.
Yeah,
baseball, the pitching mound used to be a little bit higher. It was like 6 inches higher. And batters were getting absolutely destroyed. So the league came in and lowered the mound because just the height advantage that the pitchers had with that extra 6 inches made such a big difference. And you know, that's another difference between cricket and baseball, Nick. These guys don't have a mound. They're throwing off a flat ground. If these guys were coming like on a downward angle, oh my gosh, the extra leverage they could get, woo! That's disgusting.
You would have even more to the bounce as well because you have that momentum going down from a higher plane. Oh man, alive. Chris Wilkes does not translate into Unicat into Hindi, so how dare you for that? Yeah, Jameson has a mound, exactly. He's so tall. Oh, I would love an extra 6 inches of height. I know where you guys are going. I know
that is oh my gosh, you guys are out of control. How dare you?
Yeah, absolutely. How dare you?
I would pump you. I'd take you over extra covers for 6, cousin. Are you kidding me? Woof.
Oh, I would love to see that.
I
would love to see that.
Look at the glorious beard of Moeen Ali out there.
All I'm saying is Chris Wilkes got himself a little bit of a haircut, but after a year from cricket, basically, it seems he still has that beard because he knows that's where his power comes from.
Oh, my man, Ozjad in the chat. Ozjad, what's going on, my friend?
Ozjad's like, how dare you guys stream? Are you crazy? Yes, we're crazy.
That's my dude. Even though we got school in a few minutes, still got a little bit.
We got to get going in just about 5 or 10 minutes at the latest. But I'm going to be out of town myself, so I want to make sure I got in here for at least one of these days. Yeah, Pont definitely has some questions to answer here. I don't want any Ponts down on this one.
Did you just get another pun? Ponts down? Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I can't control myself.
You can't control yourself. Oh, man.
This is how it is in my classroom all the time, too.
Oh, poor students.
I told them they were doing a quiz on complete sentences, and they had to write down a complete sentence. And one kid chose to put, Mr. Peterson tells bad jokes all day long.
And I'm sorry, that sentence is grammatically correct, okay? It's grammatically correct.
True facts, too. True facts.
Yeah. You have your subject in there. You have your verb in there. As long as you use punctuation, that's an A+, my friend.
Predicate as well.
Yeah, his predicate's in there. He's actually verb predicate. He said, Mr. Peterson tells bad jokes all day long. I love that one.
It's true
Oh
fact.
man. I'm good. Thanks, guys. I can't stream on YouTube, so going to try to on Twitch to start the same third session. You know what? I will join you on Twitch from my phone, even though I'll be in school. But if you're able to get on there, I'll join you on Twitch, and then I'll push it through Twitter, so some people can jump on Twitter if they already have if they have Twitch, and then send me that link, Ozjot. But I've known a lot of YouTubers that done that, Nick. Once they get kicked off of the YouTube platform or their channels get blocked, they're like, go to Twitch.
Oh,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
You got to keep it going. Absolutely.
Me versus Gabe in terms of height is Broad versus Sashin. I'm not. How tall was Sashin? I'm not a. Ooh, that was high. Wear that, cousin.
Wow. You love the violence.
I do.
No
I
denying
do.
that one.
But
Oh, you know I love myself some IPL. Come on.
you know, the kid's like 5'8", you know what I'm saying? I'm like 5'8" on a good day.
Yeah, and I'm not much taller than that. 5'4".
Oh. 5'4". I mean, eventually
no
I'll
way
be down
Sasha
there.
with 5'4".
Boom, there it goes.
There's no way. Yeah, that Kohli wicket. I mean, that just completely changed the momentum. It changed everything. That was tough.
That was huge. He was the biggest wicket, and now you need those tail enders to go ahead and put in work, man. It's
I
just
want
that
to know
simple.
where Raj is at with his I'm feeling 100 today. I told you he was going to mess it up. How dare you?
Raj.
How dare you jinx that?
When will this batting failure induced pain stop? Oh man.
Never.
Boom, there you go. I'm following you now. It looks like he streamed on Twitch actually a week ago. And then I will tweet it out, my friend.
Who are you talking about?
Ozjot.
Oh.
I am loving the summer of mush. Man, it's almost fall. It's almost fall. I'm just saying. Fall is officially starts what? After Labor Day? Man. I'm saying, can a brother get online there, Nick?
Never. Not when you have those mushing powers.
Oh man, it's so tough. Oh, it's so tough.
You gotta stop mushing people. You mush Kohli. Nick, do you like Harry Potter? Absolutely. I love Harry Potter. Books more than the movies, but I do like the movies still a lot as well.
Jay, I don't know. I'm just a silly sports fan that gets angry and rants from time to time. But it's a good question. Why is Ashwin not playing? Why is Umesh playing? And why is Shami not playing? Can anyone explain? Greater minds might be able to explain it to you. Because I have a,
We're not smart enough.
We're not smart enough. I don't know what to tell you.
Not smart enough to figure out that one.
And Nick, when you went away earlier, like, don't you see this like with all teams, all sports, and I thought that was gonna go for a boundary, but it doesn't. And it looks like Rohani might be trying to open up the scoring a little bit, but you see this in so many sports where players and I mean fans know that it's time for a player to go or get replaced, and coaches will just stick to their guns. And I think they do it to spite the fans, to be honest, to try to prove they're smarter than the fan. And it drives you crazy. It does. It absolutely.
Well, it's got to be tough when you have so many people in your ear, right? and you got to make your selection. I'm sure he's used to it by now. All I got to say is this. The thing that concerns me the most is that low run rate. That low run rate concerns me.
Oh, wow. Now here goes the comments. Here comes the comments to just fill in the chat. Listen, when we say something dumb accidentally, that's one thing. But when you do it intentionally, it's like you're what do you call it? You're trolling them. It's like a chat troll. It's a chat troll.
I'm concerned.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Rouhani hasn't run since I made fun of him a few months ago. All right, I got in his head.
That is hilarious. And I'm one of those guys, by the way, Nick, that falls for it. That when I'm scrolling through YouTube and those dumb, clickbait, titles are out there, like, what? What did this guy say? Let me click on this video. Just anger. I'm going to anger watch it or whatever. And it's still going to push the video or whatever. But man, what are you doing, Nick? What are you doing? The title of our R3 Wicked should be India's low run rate is the problem.
That's the main problem, the low run rate. That is the number one problem. Absolutely. Why does no one else consider it besides me?
He's trolling you guys. Oh, Nick. Oh, I can see the comment section filling up too. What are these guys talking about? Run rate and test. Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny.
Here's the first one that fell for it. I got a fish. I got a fish.
Oh, man. Oh, I got one. That is
5
funny.
wickets that are concerned. Yeah. The 5 wickets is a small concern. The run rate's a bigger problem. We need to get ourselves the 11 top run raters, if that's the thing, on this side. Drop everyone else is not a good run rate person.
Oh, you're evil, Nick. You're evil. No, guys, Nick that was one of our mistakes when we first started watching cricket and we didn't realize.
Never a mistake.
And test, Nick, what mistake? Never me. Along with Joe Root is trash. Joe Root is trash. Me thinking Shannon Gabriel was the second coming. You know what I'm saying? I thought Shannon Gabriel was the greatest bowler of all time. All right. One match can change your perspective.
Oh, man.
But Nick kept complaining about run rate. They're like, Nick, it's test. It doesn't matter. They can see 1,000 balls if they want to. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter.
I was never understood with my concern with run rate earlier when I was being serious about it, because you can judge a little bit of how well they're scoring or they're going against the bowling. And if run rate's not important at all, why have it on there? Why have it on there?
Bro, you know what? You know what's crazy? I still stand behind Shannon Gabriel's talent, but the guy is Mr. Glass. Holy cow. Bro, he cannot stay healthy. He cannot stay healthy. And now I understand why people are like, yeah, he's not the answer, Gabe, And I'm like, he's dominating this test. They said, I guarantee you he will not play this entire test. True to form. I think it was the second test he was already out. The second test he was already out.
Yes, Pont needs to increase the run rate. Exactly. Ooh, look at that run rate. All the way up to 2, 3, 4. They listened to me. But truth be told, that was a good shot. We are going to go ahead and close this stream right now. We got to get ready to get to work and get some stuff taken care of. But thank you guys so much for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We survived. So that's great. We'll see how the rest of this match goes through the days. Until next time.
That's 6 runs.